we're having a debate, I think, about Christmas and Thanksgiving and which one's better. And I don't know because they're both made up to sell cards.
Christmas, because there's so much more. Got presents, desserts, and so much more.
I like Christmas because sometimes I get Spider-Man gifts and I love Spider-Man.
Tell them about family, and I love family.
Hello Brownsburg High School, and thanks for watching BHS TV. Today is Monday, November 25th. I'm Cody Scowden.
And I'm Matthew Riley, and here's what's going on at BHS.
The DECA BHS food drive was a big success as the high school collected over 2,000 items. Classes with the most items were Miss Gardella's and Mrs. Mendenhall's, as they will receive DECA cookie coupons. Thank you to everyone for participating.
Legal scholars will be meeting right after school today, Monday, November 25th, in Mr. Keith's room, C1306. The meeting will last until 4 o'clock. Please ensure your ride knows to pick you up at door 6 at the end of the meeting. Please see Mr. Keith with any questions.
The BHS Baking Club will be having their first meeting for anyone interested in joining the club today, Monday, November 25th, after school until 4 p.m. in Miss Fritz's room, C1410. If you're interested or have any experience or desire to learn more about baking or working in a kitchen, this is the club for you. Please see Miss Fritz with any questions.
The Equality Alliance's next meeting will be tomorrow, Tuesday, from 3 to 4 p.m. in Mr. Paget's room, B2403, focusing on the stress of family gatherings and the holidays. Equality Alliance is a student-led, social-based club that seeks to provide a safe space for all students, regardless of sex, ethnicity, gender identity, or religion. Feel free to stop by.
The final speech and debate meeting of the semester will be Tuesday, December 3rd, after school until 3:30 in Miss Burnham's room. Please see Miss Burnham if you have any questions.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting turkey.
Interrupting turkey. That reminds me, BHS TV's Daniela Femi Oguyemi has more on the Thanksgiving holiday for us.
With Thanksgiving coming up, I wanted to ask some members of BHS what they do to celebrate this national holiday. Thanksgiving is widely known to be about pilgrims and Native Americans of the Wampanoag tribe.
We have more of like our cultural representation there. We wear our different regalia that we make from, our traditions, trying to dress up and just be together as a family.
The most famous Native American became Squanto, or Tisquantum, when the Pilgrims had come on the Mayflower by Cape Cod. Close relations with the Pilgrims led to a 3-day feast in 1621 with the Pilgrims and Wampanoag people.
Thanksgiving is a time of year where I can gather with my family and really think about the blessings and the things that we've accomplished, the things that we're grateful for.
For my family, since we have kind of a mixed family of European descent and then our actual tribe, we celebrate the more family-oriented version, not the actual historical meaning behind the Thanksgiving, because most Native tribes consider this more of a day of mourning than a day of Thanksgiving.
With a lot of food. I have my extended family come over, my mother-in-law, my nieces and nephews, my husband fries a turkey, and we eat, and then I take my children to my father's side of the family and celebrate with them.
Thank you for educating us more on this topic. Gobble gobble, Daniela Femi Oguyemi, VHS TV.
All that gobbling's making me hungry.
Me too. Now it's time for sports. Hey Tyson, what do you have for us today?
Hey guys, it was a historic weekend for Brownsburg athletics, and we'll be playing football over Thanksgiving for the first time in nearly 4 decades. We begin with the varsity football team as they played in semi-state at Center Grove this past Friday. The Dogs never trailed the Trojans, but had to hold off a furious run late. It was all started with an opening drive touchdown on a 31-yard pass from Oscar Fry to Brandon Sharp to get it started. After that score, the teams traded big plays and big moments. Brownsburg led 24-20 at the half thanks to a late interception near the goal by Jameer Pendleton, which wouldn't be his only big play of the night. At the start of the second half, Kevon Sumter Bay on the first play of the third quarter took a handoff and ran 72 yards for the score to give the Dogs a double-digit lead. It went all the way to the final moments as Center Grove had 4th down inside the Brownsburg 10-yard line. The Dogs celebrated a historic 31-27 victory over the Center Grove Trojans as they advanced to the state title game for the first time since 1985, as the celebration was on for a team in a community that has endured an incredible ride.
in life you're going to fail more times and have bad things happen to you more than the good times, and you remember those more. But when the good times happen like this, then it's just so rewarding, and I'm thankful, man. I love Brownsburg. I have since the day I got here, and it's a great ride.
We preach week, I'm gonna say 5 or 6 when we win against Westfield. Like, let all the naysayers know, man. Like, we was doubted in that game. We was doubted from then until now on, and we really honestly, man, we just letting everybody know, like, we are here and we setting the standard for real.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It hasn't really set in yet, but seeing all these coaches, they've been here so long. Almost all of them been here 9 years and haven't seen anything like this. So just seeing them celebrate, and man, it just brings tonight's going to be insane. I don't even know what to feel right now. I never even imagined this coming in 4 years ago. We've just always made it, and then we're here now. We're going to state, baby. Let's go.
With a win over Center Grove, the Dogs advanced to the 6A state championship game this Friday against the HEC rival Westfield. The game will be played at Lucas Oil Stadium at 7 p.m. Ticket information will be announced soon, so stay tuned for more on how to cheer on the Dogs this Friday night. Switching gears to our #1 ranked wrestling team, as they were back on the mat this past weekend at the Jasper Invitational. The Dogs were dominant across the board as they posted 12 individual weight class champion wrestlers in the event. Those Bulldogs winning their weight class included Trayvon Ducking, Case Bell, Revan Dickman, Landon Haynes, Cash Mays, Braylon Reynolds, Tommy Gibbs, Parker Reynolds, Mason Day, Gunnar Henry, Caden Brewer, and Max Forrester. Great job, guys. The Varsity Two Dogs were also in action over the weekend at the John Hurl Wrestling Invitational at Arsenal Tech. The team placed 5th in the event, as the Dogs set their second best wrestling team to an all-varsity event. Ryan Hockaday placed 1st at 126, Alex Huddleston placed 2nd at 106, and MJ Heilman placed 3rd. And the JV wrestling team was also in action Saturday as they competed in the Yorktown JV Invitational. The Dogs had multiple top finishers in the event, as Weston Smith led the way, placing 1st at 215. Jamal Samuel and Tobias Rumpel each placed 2nd in their weight classes, and AJ Gaston placed 3rd. Both the JV and varsity wrestling teams will be back on the mat after Thanksgiving week on Wednesday, December 4th for the first time home meet against North Central. And coming up tonight, for the first time in nearly 2 years, the Brownsburg swimming and diving teams will be hosting the first event at the newly renovated Brownsburg Aquatic Center. If you can't make it out to the Brownsburg mini invite, bcsc.tv has you covered. Our event coverage will begin at approximately 6 p.m. We look forward to seeing you there. Lastly, the boys soccer team is having a call-out meeting after school on December 3rd. See Coach McGrath with questions. Good luck to all of our Windsor athletes over this upcoming Thanksgiving break. Be sure to keep an eye up on the upcoming football hype videos on our YouTube page to get you ready for Friday's state championship game. But that's all for sports today. Back over to you.
Thanks, Tyson. Now let's check in with Emma for the upcoming Thanksgiving weather forecast.
Hey guys, we will stay in the 50s today with rain in the forecast, but the upcoming week looks much colder. Coming up on Tuesday, we'll get to a high of 43 and a low of 33. No rain in the forecast, but it could be breezy. On Wednesday, there's a slight chance of snow later in the evening with a high of 44 and a low of 34. On your Thanksgiving, we'll only get up to a high of 40 and a low of 22 as the chilly temperatures begin to set in with rain in the forecast. And then on Friday, we'll barely stay above freezing with high of 34 and a low of 20. The cold temperatures are here to stay as the weekend remains frigid, and in the following week, we'll stay below freezing. Be sure to bundle up and have a great turkey day. Back on over to you.
Thanks, Emma. That's all we've got for you today, BHS. Thanks for watching.
This is our only show for the week, as we will be off for Thanksgiving break beginning on Wednesday.
Enjoy the time off, have a great week and weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday.